Hey, so I just gotta express this. This raw food is a miracle. My brain is actually working now. So before, when I was like when I made my first video, I don't know if you were, if you noticed, I was like slurring my words. During that time, I was having a very hard time remembering things, like communicating, and it was kind of scary because it's like I could not talk. My brain was not even registering anymore. And now I've been doing this raw food for almost 8 days now. Yeah, 8 days. And it's like I'm remembering things. It's like I'm remembering everything. And so that's like amazing because it's like I can actually I can actually succeed in life. Like having before with my brain, not remembering things, slurring my words, like not connecting things. And it was just like, I felt like I was drunk pretty much. And it was just like, I was just like, it's really hard to explain if you've ever been there before where it's like, your diet is affecting you to the point where you can't even talk. I mean, that's pretty scary. Yeah, it's just like, okay, so if you're just doing the raw food for like weight loss or, for cosmetic things or whatever, I don't think that is, I don't think that, and I'm still having a little bit of a hard time, but I know that it's just going to get better and better. But anyway, with my communication. But if you are just doing this for weight loss, I don't think that you would be able to stick to it as much. Like if you're doing this because you care about your brain, then this is the way to go. Not to mention if you just like want to feel like the optimally healthiest as you can, this diet is like worth it. I mean, this is like real food. So I don't know, it's just gonna get better. I mean, I still kind of feel like I'm in a fog a little bit. That could just be my eyesight. I might just need glasses, but so that's the thing that's gonna motivate me to stick to this. It's not because of weight loss, because if it was for weight loss, I could easily rationalize and just say, oh, well, I can go on Weight Watchers, and oh, but Weight Watchers, I can have a Diet Coke. There's nothing wrong with that. And oh, I can have some Cheez-Its. I'll just add the points on, that there's nothing nutritionally valuable about those things that I just mentioned. I mean, it's literally like a freaking drug. And so that's why I needed to be more extreme and make sure that I'm eating 95% raw. Today I had a falafel, but it was all organic, and I think the olives were cooked, and there was a couple of things that were cooked in there, but I'm not trying to eat like cooked beans or anything like that. Like I'm not eating rice. I mean, I am actually eating forbidden rice, but that's different. It's not like white rice or brown rice even, I'm not, staying away from the potatoes and just like all of that, and I'm trying to stay as green as possible. So anyway, I just wanted to just tell y'all just how amazing this raw food is. I mean, it's a wonderful, and also I have energy. When I wake up in the morning, I don't wake up groggy. I'm not like, oh, here's another day. Like, I don't do that. Like, I just wake up and I'm like, okay, what can I do that's going to be productive before I go to work? And it's like I have the energy, and it's like my mind will allow me to get things done. But on my diet before, it's like I could not get anything done at all. Like I was in a depression. I was like always feeling groggy. I couldn't even breathe. Also, I have taken care of my dehydration problem by drinking water. I drink like a gallon of water. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, I still am craving like the bad stuff. I want the Cheez-Its. with the soda and like, you know, go to sweet, okay, I don't want to talk about it too much, but you know, like having a pepperoni pizza with like some lemon and hot sauce. Ooh, you know, I mean, you know, having a soda right next to it. I mean, that stuff still sounds good, and I think that stuff will always sound good, but it's like every single day, every single second, I have to make a conscious choice. I have to say, is this going to add to my life, or is this going to take away? Because if this is going to take away, it's not worth it anymore. It's like I want to live. And so every choice that I make is, it's work. You know, it's like a sacrifice. I have to like really remind myself, like, I'm like, it's not worth it. And I do have to remind myself that, you know, and I keep saying cheeses because I don't know what, that's like what I'm craving. But I have to remind myself it's a freaking drug. And so I'm not too harsh on myself, you know, the fact that I'm craving these things. And it's like I understand it. But the cool thing is, like, with me going through this and like, you know, how intense it is sometimes, my heart goes out to like drug addicts pretty much, you know, like just being able to give up drugs is not like, it's not easy. And so like if anybody, you know, I don't think that anybody ever should look down at anybody that's a drug addict. If they're on cooked food and if they're eating like, you know, drinking soda and they're eating a whole bunch of crazy bad food, like, you know, potato chips and all that stuff, it's like you have no room to talk, because I guarantee you, if it would be, I mean, these foods are a lot more addictive than even the drugs that people are on. But either way, it's just, addiction is not, you know, where you can just snap your fingers and like, oh, you're over it. It's like, it's a battle, you know, but it's like the more that you conquer and you make, you know, good decisions, it's like you're conquering yourself, you know. So anyway, I just wanted to express this. I mean, I feel good. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's just it's not easy, you know. Sometimes it's not, but it's just, it's like you got to make a decision. Like, you really got to make a decision. Are we here to live and like reach our full potential and, you know, have our minds be the way they're meant to work and have our bodies work the way it's meant to work? Are we just gonna just be like kind of like zombies, you know, just like kind of going with the flow and just be like, ooh, and talking drunk and stuff like that? Look, I know people are drugged on that stuff. I used to work at this place, it was Waterburger. I used to work there. And when I was taking the orders, just like the way that people were talking, it's just like I knew that they were drugged. They're just like, yeah, and they would just look. And sometimes they would even forget why they're in line, you know, and they would just be like, I guess, I don't know. And I'm like, and I would get so annoyed with them. And that would happen like a lot. And I would just be like, what is wrong with these people? Like, you know, what do you want? What do you want? And I would just get so annoyed. And sometimes I still get really frustrated with my job when I'm hearing people talk and they sound like they're on freaking drugs and they can't even freaking talk. They're like, oh, okay, so I just want to, I'm like, what the hell? And it just, but I'm a lot more, I am trying to be patient with them, because I'm like, you know what? I sounded like them. I was slurring my words. I couldn't talk. So I don't know. There's still a lot more work to do. Like, I still need to do a lot of cleansing, and you know, I can always get better, make better choices each day. You know, just like, you know, today I feel like I had a little too much fat in my diet, because I was kind of feeling lethargic. You know, I don't know what it was. It could have been the cooked olives, but it could have been my dressing. Either way, I want to go more towards the cleansing things, and then later, like after I've cleansed out and everything like that, then I'll probably be doing more like the cooked stuff, not cooked stuff, but the just like olive oil, and just really want to start putting that. I mean, I'm doing that now, but I just really want to cleanse. And it's just like, I'm more salivating over the light fat stuff, you know. For example, I saw a really good recipe from Raw Christina. What it had in it was like 3 mangoes, a half of, well, it was like a third of an avocado, some cherry tomatoes, and it was just like a mixture, and it was a dressing. And I'm like, that sounds really good. And then she used zucchini noodles, and she made like a curry sauce, and she did put some turmeric in there and some curry and cumin, and it just, I was salivating over that. I was like, that looks freaking good. And it's like, I know that there wasn't much fat in there. I mean, it was like only like a third of an avocado, but it's like, now I'm starting to kind of crave that stuff right now. It's just like, you know, I just want more cleaner foods, and just, I just like that light taste, you know. I'm just, okay, so I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. I just wanted to express this amazing difference that I'm seeing. And so I'm just going to keep going. And I'm going to just see what else, what other blessings I'm going to, you know, start seeing in my life. So, all right, y'all take care. Bye.